Mar today.
I'll say though, that's the first time I've seen, because before Bum played Wario actually.
He played Wario?
Yeah, so that was
a very atypical character.
That was the
not seen in tournaments.
First time I've seen him.
So let's see here. Who do we got?
So that is now Bum is gonna play Ducks.
So now Bum is now playing Ducks. We have Pokemon Trainer versus Jigglypuff. This is bound to be an interesting matchup, I think. I guess it depends on how well Bum is going to have taken that previous loss apart from the pressure that Mark is putting on. And we're not sure exactly how Ducks is going to be playing so far. It looks pretty even right now.
This is sick. Here we got the Pokemon battle.
So we have Puff versus Pokemon Trainer. Bum is essentially doing the same thing as Ghost is and really balancing all of the Pokemon particularly well, although his use of Charizard is not exactly the best from what I've been seeing, especially in the previous match with Mard. We saw him mostly using Charizard to tank those hits.
Oh my god, they made Pound so good. I'm in awe.
Yeah. Side B is really fantastic on Jigglypuff.
So good now. If it was already decent, they made it so crazy now. The shield stun that they gave it.
Puff is such a janky character. We see that Bum managed to take that first stock off of Ducks.
Back
we got the nice back air there, and that will do it. So they are now essentially back to being even. If Bum can really balance out his stroke hits here, I think he will have the stock lead again. But we're seeing that both of them are essentially having the same kind of playstyle right now. We're not seeing a lot of pressure. A little bit of playing it safe, a little bit of going in and just making some solid hits, especially with some of the combo, broken combo tactics we're seeing from Bum here. Just overall, like a matchup that could go either way.
Yeah. I'm really excited because I haven't seen Ducks' Puff since like Smash 4. Because he's a Fox player, but he had a pocket Puff just for Luigi.
So for essentially having the just for that particular matchup.
Just that matchup, you'd
So is Ducks currently a Puff main or is he a Pocket?
Oh, he's
because if he's busting out his pocket in the first match against Bum's main, that is some serious confidence.
It's super pocket.
I would love to see him like really just go over on top of that, because like the one thing that can absolutely destroy you in a Smash bracket or anything is just being too overconfident and starting out with your pocket.
It's a super pocket pick, yeah. Ducks is
and we see that Bum managed to take that other stock off of him. This is still a pretty even matchup so far. Bum had landed some really solid hits on that Puff there, but he ended up losing that percentage lead.
Excuse me, Ducks is number 6 on here right now. So
Bum is really working hard right now.
Yeah, that'll be
that will probably do it.
Unless okay, wait, yeah.
And there we go.
Had the jump
so now he's switching back into Squirtle.
Right back on.
We see though that he is mostly using that Charizard for the sake of tanking heavy hits, instead of just utilizing something like Flare Blitz to kill at 9%. Flare Blitz is the side B. I should have mentioned that.
Oh yeah.
Because any Pokemon people who don't play Pokemon are gonna look in that stream and be like, wait, what move is it again? Like in the old Brawl manuals where they told you the name of every special move that they had.
Like Squirtle's up B is Waterfall.
Like Squirtle's up B is Waterfall, his neutral B is Water Gun, etc.
Yeah.
You see that he's not switched out of Charizard yet, which is a bold move, especially considering that the matchup I think between Charizard and Bum is very uneven. He would be better off pressuring a little bit and getting some solid hits off with Squirtle and Ivysaur like he was doing.
Tough spot for Bum.
Ducks is in a bit of a tough spot. We see him kind of evading Bum at every turn because he's trying to decide what he wants to do here.
It's stressful. Okay. Back throw?
You see the back throw. Is he going to go for the rest?
Oh my god.
Is the question.
I don't think so.
The answer is probably not.
Okay,
and that will do it.
Yeah, absolutely gonna take that.
This is a wild matchup. That's some very exciting stuff. Both players, I think, have roughly the same kind of approach here. We don't see a lot of pressure from either side, mostly just playing it safe and trying to think about what they want to do. I guess not being a fast thinker would not behoove you in this situation.
Now, are we going to see him stay on the Puff? I feel like he's...
We see Bum has decided to switch to Incineroar instead of playing his Pokemon Trainer again, which is Not exactly the best matchup.
Oh, I switched to one.
We're having some technical errors here. This is a very interesting choice on Bum's part, because we see that he switched from Pokemon Trainer into Incineroar, which is a slow, heavy character that not a lot of people play. Aside from a couple people I know personally, case in point, Moist from RIT, who is a well-known Incineroar main up in upstate New York. But we do not see a lot of Incineroar mains very often because Incineroar is such a heavy and slow character. So this matchup is heavily poised in Jigglypuff's favor. We got a crazy upbeat confirmation right there. And another one, but I think Bum wasn't exactly sure where he was going to land right there.
Yeah, this is probably the last
this is
thing.
definitely an uneven matchup in Puff's favor, and he managed to time that side B pretty well, so that takes stock off of the Ducks. He's doing very well with Incineroar right now. He's managing to keep that same level of pressure, and just in general keeping even with Ducks' Puff, as we saw in the last game.
I feel like I get so anxious whenever Ducks gets touched because, like, I just feel like he's gonna die any second. He's just gonna explode.
Puff is essentially a very frail character, but if you manage to get one hit off, it's kind of like the Puff versus Dwarf matchup.
Yeah.
Because if one character manages to get a hit, it could essentially be a flip.
Exactly. Yeah.
He did not manage to time the side B correctly. If he did, that probably would have been a kill confirm.
Probably not from there because it would have sent him all the way across
Perhaps
stage.
not.
I almost want to say that he failed that one on purpose just so he'd stay on that side of the screen.
Very true.
I almost want to say.
I guess I could probably say that too because in the last one that we saw, it sent him back towards the other direction.
Yeah.
He tried to do a counter there, did not go very well.
Clank. Dash attack.
And we see that he manages to take off another stock off of Ducks. Ducks is really going to need to reevaluate his strategy.
There we go.
If he can't manage to keep the stock lead.
There.
This is a very close matchup we're seeing so far.
Yeah.
Probably one of the closest 2-0s, possibly, I think, that we've seen in the entire tournament so far.
Could be 1-1.
It could be 1-1 too, you never know. But we see, as I was mentioning earlier, you know, the Incineroar, and there we go. That was a serious mulligan on Bum's part, but Bum was really trying his hardest there. I was seeing some really good stuff from both players.
We take those.
But yeah, just in general, the Incineroar Puff matchup is very much in Puff's favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
He also did not play the best skin, which is Blue Incineroar.
Blue. I like the blue one and I like the purple one.
So
Solid. I like the green one.
actually, a little bit of trivia for you. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Out of all of the Pokemon in Smash Bros, not one of them has a recolor that is even close to their shiny form.
Yeah.
So we don't actually have any shiny Pokemon at all in Super Smash Bros. Pikachu and I think Incineroar have the closest candidates.
I was about to say, like, the Incineroar
because
one.
Pikachu has a slightly darker one, but we don't see any of those exact shiny colors.
And
we do have something similar from a Pokemon Trainer skin where the Charizard is purple.
That one, yeah,
But
like the Gen 2, right?
Because before Charizard got those iconic black and red colors that we all know today, it used to be purple and green
Yeah, it was like
in
party.
Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Although, from what I've seen, a lot of people are like, yeah, I actually like that one.
I always like to say that the green Pokemon Trainer is like Shiny Squirtle, kinda, but it's not the
A
same.
little bit,
It's
but
the
not
same
exactly,
green.
because, yeah, the green isn't exactly the same, and Shiny Squirtle in general is actually pale.
Yeah, he's pale.
So I believe on that
or
skin,
it's like kind of
it's-
purplish, kind of, or something like that.
so Shiny Squirtle is very pale.